We configure our router in two distinct different ways, either using, in this case in POTI, using the command line interface, or you write your configuration into a text file and you upload it also using POTI to your SRX. And I have shown in another video how to upload a text file using POTI. So the SRX can be in 4 different modes when we turn it on. I have shown down here what the prompts are for the various, the 4 different modes. We have the login mode, the Linux operating system mode, so to speak, the command mode, and the configuration mode. And you have them over here. And this is how you get into the different modes. Right now, we can see here in my POTI terminal that we are in the configuration mode. And I have entered that by typing edit in the command mode. Over here on the right-hand side, I have a full configuration for my SRX. It's in Notepad++, and I'll try and make it small. This here is the entire configuration for what we have over here on the left-hand side. So let me take that away. I'll blow it up over here, the configuration, so we can see it as text. And we will talk about the CLI, the command line interface on our SRX. So in essence, it's over here in POTI that we will be working, and I'll relate to our configuration over here. The configuration is a hierarchy on our SRX. I'll make it a bit smaller here. We can see here that we have top level, we have the system level, we have the interfaces level, and we have the security level. These are the top configuration levels on our SRX that we are using right now. If we want to see what top levels are available, I can type set and question mark over here, and we will get a list of the top level configuration hierarchy levels that we can go in and configure. We have the system parameters here, we have the interfaces and the security parameters there. So for this simple configuration that I have shown you over here, we are using only these 3 top level. We can see over here that there is a lot of options, things we can go in and configure, and some of them obviously during this course we are going in and looking at how to set these things also. But for now, this over here, that is our configuration. Only these 3 top levels are what we will be working with. So let me clear this and let me clean the POTI terminal window over here. So let us look at this hierarchy system on the SRX. On all Junos boxes, the CLI, the configuration, is a hierarchy. So let's look at the interfaces configuration, which is what we started with. So here we are at the interfaces hierarchy level. Under the interfaces hierarchy level, we have the actual interfaces here. At this level here, at the top level, we have the opening brace over here, and we have the closing brace down here. So these 2 hierarchy, name and the closing brace, they should be at the same level. It doesn't matter where you put them, but in order to have a nice clean configuration, easy to troubleshoot, this is how you should keep it. Likewise, for the interface here, GE001, the opening brace is here and the closing brace is there. So at the same level as the interface name. So over in the CLI here, if I want to edit the interfaces, what I will do is I will type in edit interfaces. I only wrote the first part of interfaces, and then I pressed the tab key, the tabulation key, and the CLI will auto-complete your command. So let's move into that level there. Notice that now you are in the edit interfaces level, which means you are here. So what will be edited are the interfaces GE001 and GE002. I can move down one more level by issuing edit. Now you can see that we are editing the GE001. If I do a show here, this will show me the settings for GE001 because that is where I am in the hierarchy level here. These here are the settings exactly for GE001 as we see them over here in our Notepad++ complete configuration. I can move further down or into the hierarchy if I want to edit unit 0. You can see we're moving down the hierarchy or into the hierarchy. We are now at this level here, which means that I'm in here now. If we do a show, at this hierarchy level is this in here. So I hope that tells you how to move down the hierarchy for the various settings. Let's try and configure something here. I will actually move one step further down. Here we are. And we can see here that what we are able to set at this hierarchy level here is the IP address. So let's try and configure the IP address here. You might wonder why I'm setting an IP address. It's just for demonstration here. The thing is, you can actually have more IP addresses on one interface. It's something we will get back to and look at what that means when it is used and what it is used for. So if I, at this level, issue a show, we can now see that at this level here, we have 2 IP addresses for our GE001 IP version 4 interface. I can move up one configuration level here by typing up. You see, we moved up to the unit serial level. If I issue a show here, we see that we are up one level. We are at the family IP version 4 level now. So we are at this level here. We can also move up 2 levels at a time by typing up and the number of levels we want to move up the hierarchy. So you can see here I moved up to the interfaces level. Let me clear this. I'm at the interfaces level, and we can see that our GE001 has 2 IP addresses. That's not what we want. That's not what is needed here. It's not according to our diagram over here. GE001 should only have 1 IP address. So how do we delete that IP address? We are at the interfaces level in the hierarchy. That's actually a top level. So this means that in order to delete the IP address that we have entered, the 15 address up here, we want to get rid of this address. So we have to go down this hierarchy here, starting by GE000, unit 0, family INET, and address, and then the address that we want to delete. The command is delete GE autocomplete, and it is 1, unit 0, so this is how you move down the hierarchy as shown over there. 19 autocomplete, 15, and the SIX knows then what it is has to be deleted. This was moving down the hierarchy as shown over here. Down here, press enter, run show. The address has now gone. G000 is now only configured as we want with the 10.1 address. As we didn't commit anything, these configurations had not taken effect. So I've just shown here how to put in an IP address and take it away again as an example of how to configure and how to delete, how to set configuration parameters and how to delete configuration parameters.